Hello and welcome to the trade setup. Today we are looking at AMD, where we have a wave 1 up in orange, a wave 2 down, and we are now working on the first wave of the third wave in orange. So in the lower time frame, in this first wave of the third wave, we have two counts, and in both counts we have a wave 1 up and a wave 2 down. Now this is where the differences start to appear. In the white count we have also a third wave up, while in the yellow count we have a third wave that is still forming, which would be formed of a wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, and now we would be in the wave 4 in an A overshooting B and C down correction. So we can see that the length of the wave 2 here would be more similar to the length of the A wave that is here, which is why I am more likely to say that this was actually the entire correction for the wave 4, and that would be in white. That count is not on the chart, it would be the micro count as it is in yellow for the white count. And yeah, the idea is that it looks better with the white count, where we finished the third wave here. But as long as we hold below the resistance, or are held below the resistance at 61.8% retracement in the yellow count here for the wave C, where we have a wave 1 down, 2, 3, and we are now in the 4th and the 5th. Yeah, so as long as we are below this level and we do not break convincingly and hold above it, we can still assume that we are in the yellow count and we are going lower. Now in the white count, we can actually consider that this correction is finished and that the wave 4 in white is finished, and we are now going higher in the 5th wave. This is further amplified by the fact that on the very low time frame, since the low on the 8th of April, we have formed 5 waves up, which increase the probabilities for that happening. There is an alternative where the white count does still appear, but instead the green count takes over, and after we have formed these 5 waves up, we have formed 3 down, and then we go another 5 up. But instead of going in the 5th wave, we could go in the B wave in green, which would then take us lower in the C wave to prices. Well, the white support zone would still apply for that case. But we have 5 waves up, which means we can draw the support zone for a wave 2 or a wave B. So wave 2, and it's going to be white. I'm also going to add the 38.2% retracement, and this is where we would expect to find support after coming down in the wave 2. And this is going to be a sub-micro white count. And then we can also come here and count for the green count, where instead of having the 5 waves up, we have the A, B, C. But in both scenarios, we should find support in the same support zone. So yeah, this could be, imagine if there is another green box here with the exact same retracement. So it's a support zone that applies for both the green scenario and the white scenario. But the white scenario would take us to slightly higher prices before the first wave would finish than the green scenario, but it doesn't matter too much at the moment. Okay, and for one word of caution before we end this. It's also still possible, since in the first wave 1 up in orange we didn't manage to form 5 waves. It is still possible that in the third wave in orange that I can add here, we have actually completed a wave A here, and we are now coming down in wave B. And that scenario is going to take over only when both the yellow and the white scenarios break here. For now, we can see, that we have these levels for the white scenario, which kind of coincide quite a bit with the yellow scenario. They overlap strongly, but even more so, we have a 1-2 setup on the lower time frame, which should provide us with a great entry opportunity. Keep in mind though, as long as we are staying below the 61.8% retracement in yellow in the resistance, we could expect lower prices as well. But nonetheless, this white support zone is a great entry, and this is the trade setup. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, don't forget to subscribe and let me know what else you want me to cover. I will continue to provide updates for this chart and others, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.